Yeah, really proud of our guys. I thought, we executed our game plan at a pretty good level. We came into the game one to control McClarity, which I'm not sure we did, but limit 21. Sorry, pronunciation of the name. I'm not. I don't want to botch it. So, but we did a good job limiting him on that end of the floor. Game wore on. I thought they wore us down a little bit and really overpowered us on the offense end of the floor. And then we struggled to finish in the last 10 minutes. So you look at the first 30 minutes of the game, we were right there, toe-to-toe. You look at the statistics, we were right there at halftime. Maybe wore down a little bit in the second half. And it's a good basketball team with a lot of weapons. And they did a better job than we did, particularly in the last 10 minutes.
Certainly didn't seem to be overwhelmed by the moment, the building, the crowd, or anything like that. You had a lot of leads early. You had leads for a good amount of the first half. What went into your preparation knowing that this was going to be a hostile atmosphere to be able to play in it in those early minutes and not get overwhelmed?
Yeah, we're used to it. You look it up, we're statistically with the winningest program by percentage in Division III history. That's 50 plus years. And this is our sixth trip in 9 years. It's not our first nationally ranked opponent playing at the national tournament. So I think there's a comfort with our guys. We play in the NAC. We understand what that means. But when we step out the NAC, we've had success. And one thing about our program is every time we step on the floor, we get everyone's best shot. So 18 conference games, we're playing against their best effort. When we step out in non-conference and play Kobe, Bowdoin, Bates, we're going to get their best effort. They know non-conference teams know there's value, that we're going to win games, and at the end of the day, it's about strength of schedule and success against quality teams. So we're used to playing at that level, and I think you look at our February, we were 9-0. We played some really good basketball at the end of the season, became a good basketball team with a lot of trust, and our guys, I wouldn't expect our guys to be intimidated by this, and they handle themselves at the level that we come to expect.
And players were competing really well and keeping themselves in it and going after every loose ball and every rebound and all those things, but it seemed like you were just getting into a hole throughout the night with the foul situation, even when you had the lead. Was there anything that could have been done differently to try to preserve guys later in terms of how they approached it, or did they just have to play the way they played to hang in there tonight?
I could answer that question a lot of different ways, but I mean, we played and we used the guys, to the extent that we needed to from a foul trouble standpoint. You can't sit guys when you're down, so we just kept playing, through what I thought was some adversity, particularly when it came to the foul situation, and handled ourselves the best we could, and did the best we, given the situation, we played the guys that we thought gave us the best shot to win.
Eli, you gave a big boost to the team in the second half. You were able to hit some distant shots, keep the offense going, when some of the others, weren't making them like they'd been. When did you see that it was going to kind of come to you to take the baton and run with it in the second half?
I honestly didn't really feel like it needed to come to me at all, but I just kind of saw my opportunity and just tried to seize it as best I could.
Mm-hmm. And Raheem, you had the good three-point shots going in the first half. It seemed like that was a big difference maker, keeping you in it, getting real close to taking that lead at halftime. How are you getting the looks that you got early on to pile up the points?
I mean, the way they were guarding the screen and roll, they were kind of taking away the hedge, so that kind of freed me up off the plays that we did screen and roll to get my shot off, and I feel like the way that they decided to play the screen and roll kind of helped how I could get those threes off.
Get two seniors here, so I'll just give you both the chance to reflect a little on the careers that you've had, the success that you've had, and what to start with you, Eli, what the memories are as you start to look back on your time here. What are you proudest of?
I'm honestly proud of everything. I never expected to be playing college basketball a day in my life. I mean, if you would have asked me in high school, I would be playing college tennis. Never would have been playing basketball, so I'm just blessed to be here. And honestly, I have all good memories.
How'd you end up playing basketball?
I grew up in pretty much an area where no one really played tennis, and all my friends played basketball, so it was just kind of easier to go with the flow. So that pretty much got me into basketball.
Gotcha. All right, Raheem, how about for you? Your career here, what do you remember best?
I have had a great 4 years at Husson, or 3.5, because I got hurt my first year. It's a great atmosphere outside of basketball. The school spirit is great. The fans love us. We get a lot of help on campus, and in terms of basketball, I've seen nothing but winning. We've been a winning program since I've been here, and I'm really blessed to be here, and I appreciate everything that Husson gave me.
And Coach, you don't make it back to another NCAA tournament unless you've got a quality senior class that can do what it takes to get you through the preseason and, you know, making a postseason run and, you know, cutting down the nets last week. So just reflect a little on your senior class and what you're proudest of in this season.
Yeah, I think, you know, first a footnote, you know, it's likely that we'll have Raheem back for another year. He did get hurt his freshman year, played only in 8 games, which is the cutoff, and he meets all the other criteria. So,
Great.
you know, that's a good place for us to start with a senior class. But you know, really, the seniors are really proud of. You know, Zach and Zoe and Zach, our other 2 seniors, and Eli, you know, all played a role for us off the bench. I mean, they made some sacrifices to make us a better team early on. You know, we were 5-4, 9 games in. We made some changes that maybe was a little slow to buy into, but the seniors had to make that adjustment. Eli actually loves playing off the bench, so it was an easy adjustment for him. But the other 2, you know, struggled with the idea, but down the stretch really bought into it and made us a better team. Finishing 16-2 in our last 18, and I guess 16-3 now. But you know, it's hard to win championships without seniors. So, you know, and I think one thing that you saw tonight, you know, our seniors gave every effort on every play, and you know, I mentioned it. You know, we had seniors on the floor every time there was a ball down, and you know, I think you know, we've got a lot to build on the last 2 years. Now we need to put a recruiting class together and fill the pieces in, and be ready to take that step and you know, be a little sharper in the regular season. I mean, you know, we got the seed we deserved, you know, because we weren't good enough in our non-conference schedule. But 2 more wins gets a little different seed. You know, not playing a top 5 team in the country is a little easier in the first round. You know, you look at our women who played a non-ranked team and they got a W. So you got to do your job in the regular season to have a seed that puts you in a position to be successful in the national tournament. And I think if there's one thing we've been reiterating over the last 2 weeks is, you know, that's what we deserved. We deserved this seed. We battled and fought, but we got to do a better job in the regular season to put ourselves in a better spot. And the next group coming back, you know, with Raheem, a senior, coming back, we certainly like the pieces. And you know, here it is. You know, we're 7 months away from starting all over again, and what we do in the next 7 months has everything to do with how good we're going to be next year.
Congratulations on a good year and good luck next year.
Thanks.